everyone, this is Chris from Stylharmony. Thank you for joining me today. Today's tutorial is going to be about making a fall wreath. So here it is. I love wreath. I have always one on my door, and this one is really dirt cheap to make. You would be surprised if you know what I made it of, but I'm not going to tell you right now. So with no further ado, let's go to the table and make one. So here we are. So I have this piece of cardboard that I'm going to use as a wreath. It's just a pizza box, made out of a pizza box. I usually keep the lids of them. And you could use a styrofoam wreath if you have one, but sometimes, you know, a lot of people from many countries are looking at these videos and they don't always find wreath all year long, or specifically for Christmas. And so I want to make something that anybody could do easily with not spending a lot of money on this. So you've got this pizza box and you're going to need a compass. And for this case of wreath, mine is going to measure from the outside about 15 centimeters would be about 6 inches. You know, it's just going to fit my my cardboard here. I'm just going to make sure I'm not going to touch the edges. So that's fine. I'm going to be able to trace my circle here. Okay, and the inner part, I'm going to make a second circle, will be about 3.5 inches, which is about 9 centimeters. You don't have to do it this size. You can do it smaller, you can do it bigger. It depends on your door, and also it depends on the flowers you're going to put on it. So now the only thing you need to do is cut the outside circle, cut the inside circle. This is what I'm going to do right now. You don't need to see me do this. I'm going to use scissors for the outside, and I might going to use this heavy duty X-Acto knife for the inside because it's a bit harder when you're in the inside of the circle. So I'm going to cut this piece, and I'll be back in just a second. Okay, I'm back, and I have cut my wreath. So now what I'm going to do is use some toilet papers. Of course, the empty ones, you know, the rolls. And I am going to glue them here onto my cardboard, or you could even use this side if you wanted to, because it's the ugliest side. I'm going to cover up this side, and it's going to be on my wall anyway, so I don't really mind. But let's do it on this side if you want to really, really cover it. So the back side will be plain white. It won't be that ugly. So I'm going to use just my hot glue, and I'm going to cover just a little bit. You don't need to put a lot of glue here, just enough to glue it on your pizza box. And I'm going to put the rolls like this, and I will need about 6 to 7 rolls. And there's no right or wrong to put these here, and it goes very quickly, as you can see. And the last one is going to be about here. Okay, can you see this? Yes. So I'm just going to let this dry, this last one dry a little bit, and now we're going to take our fabric. So use the fabric you wish and the color you wish. You could also use jute, anything that pleases you. I'm going to use the same color as I showed you on the wreath because I still have plenty of this fabric, and it's just an average fabric I had, and it's brown, and I think it's nice with the colors of the flowers, especially the orange ones. It makes things pop out. So I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to use pipe cleaners to maintain everything together. So I've got different colors here of browns, and I don't care really about the color because I'm going to hide everything afterwards. So we're going to just, you know, put our fabric around here. Let me see, I'm in the shadow now. I'm going to put the fabric here, and I don't really right now care about what it's going to look like. I'm just going to do it randomly just to start doing it. And we'll tie up everything later. So you're putting here, and just give it a little twist. And it helps you, the paper roll is going to help you have more volume. So now I'm going to try to put it a little bit in shape here, and then putting it here behind, and using my pipe cleaner again just to maintain everything in place. And a little bit more. Yeah, we'll see later on if I need more or less. That's okay. A little bit here. So what is the size? Yes, there's something you're going to ask me. What is the size of the fabric here, the width? Well, it's just enough to cover up your paper rolls and also kind of the back of the wreath. So it just needs to overlap a little bit, and that's it. You don't have to make it really, really big or really large. Because once again, nobody's going to look at behind of it. Nobody's going to look at the back of it. What am I saying? Okay. And we're going to glue the rest of it if we don't like it, because the pipe cleaners only will not do the trick. So let me put this here. And another one here. Oh, we'll have more left over than the first time. Okay. Just make a twist like this. And I'm going to fold this one because I don't want to recut it. I might use this fabric another day. And I'm just going to put another pipe cleaner here to hold everything in place. Okay, so now that everything is here in place, and I might put this, let me see, yeah, I might put this one here, or not. I'm just going to take it away, I think. Let me see, yeah, I'm going to overlap these two and put my pipe cleaner here. That's where I started, so I don't have to put two pipe cleaners, just one will suffice. Okay, so this right now looks really ugly, but that's okay. We're going to change everything, and I don't need these. So I used 6 pipe cleaners. You may use more. It's okay. I'm going to try to arrange this now a little bit better to make it look better. And is it fluffy enough around here? I'm just trying to arrange it right now a little bit. And when there's a sign that fits you, work by pieces, work by areas. Don't do the whole stuff because you're not going to do it. You're not going to make it. Sorry, I've got some difficulties to talk today. So I'm just going to glue this piece here. I want to put it in place. And hold it a few seconds. I'm going to do the same thing here. Put some glue inside here. Oops, that's hard. Yep. Oh my goodness. Be careful. Don't burn yourself. Don't do what I'm doing. Usually I use the low temp gun, and that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to set it on low because I think it's just the beginning of my burns. And it's going to also dry faster. Ooh. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Let me see. Need to put a little bit more. And yes, you might use some glue sticks for this project. Yes, if I use the low temperature, it's really gonna dry and hold up much quicker than what's going on right now. That's okay. And you can always come back and trim everything off. So this part is gonna be fine for now. I'm gonna take care of this one now here. Let me put it this way. I'm gonna put a little bit of glue here and some here. Oops, I think the door is closed. It is so hot around here. I tried to open all the doors and windows, but there's no air. Okay, that's getting better. This one here, I'm going to do the same thing. And even though it doesn't seem to be easy, it is quite easy. You don't have a lot to do. That's the longest part to do actually. Once you've done this part, your wreath is almost done. You just need to place your flowers on it. And obviously you won't be able to use this fabric any longer because of the glue. Oops. So I'm going to maintain this. Put some inside here. And it does exist some silicone kind of fingers you put on when you use hot glue so you don't burn yourself. I think I maybe have some. I don't know where they are. That would be probably more intelligent to use. Okay, so this side is getting much better now. This pipe cleaner is really huge. I might change it for something thinner because it's really big. Look at that one. See how big it is, how thick it is? I'm going to use the smaller one. It'll be easier to hide later on. And it's too close from the other one. I'm going to put it around here. Yes, that's going to be much better. And we'll hide it later on. So I should continue here. Again, put some glue there. It takes some time for the hot glue gun to settle on the low temp. And if you don't know this brand, I really love it because it's got a fine tip on it, and it goes a high to low. And I usually use the low, but you know, today I was probably more in a hurry. Oops. Okay. Yeah, it's grabbing much quicker now. Okay, I need to make this piece here a little bit more fluffy. Yep. And this side is almost done. A little bit of glue here. And some here too. fun fact, it's not using that much hot glue. Okay, and now the last piece is here. Yes, just have enough to put it here. And now this piece here. I hope I'm not off camera. And some more here so I can fold over. Yes, and I need to put some hot glue inside here to make it really shut. And I'm going to do the same thing here, so it's not going to take too much space on the back of my wreath. So at this point, I don't really have to cut a lot. I could have made it nicer here. You may want to take more time to make it really nicer on the back. Or maybe just put another piece here on top of it to hide everything. That's another way you could do it. So now my wreath is pretty much okay. And I am going to, well, I'll do this maybe in the end, try to hide all my pipe cleaners. Yeah, mainly in the end would be nicer. So now I'm going to use my flowers. And I'm going to need these heavy duty scissors to cut everything I don't like. Again, choose the flowers you have. I really appreciate these. Let me put the light better for you. There we go. And I'm not going to put flowers all around here. I'm just going to put some bits and pieces. So I want this one to face me, so I might cut it directly here. And I'm going to glue it directly. So what I'm going to do here is put some glue because I don't want to lose the leaf. Put some more glue in here because I might lose everything. And now that I have the glue here, I'm just going to stick it here because this is going to be one of my main flowers. Okay. And there's also going to be this one here that I will probably need to open a little bit more. Because I like the inside of it. It's really, really nice. So I am going to do the same thing here. I'm going to cut the tail, or the stem, I guess would be a proper word. Oh, that one, that's good. So I'm going to put some hot glue here just to make sure I'm not going to lose anything. So here the leaves are going to stay better, and now I'm going to put some hot glue here, and quite a bit. Don't be shy, put glue. It needs to stick here. I'm going to open and close the door. So I am probably going to put this one around here. I should have put something in between, but that's fine. First. Okay, so there's this one. So I've got a whole bunch of leaves here. And I've got these two, and I've got these. And I think I'm going to put these in the middle here. Yes, I'm going to put these in the middle. So let me see. Yeah, I'm going to put quite a lot of glue here as well. And sometimes in Panama we don't find a lot of stuff, but artificial flowers, we can find this very, very easily, and they're quite cheap. So this is something good because you can change. I like having wreath on the door all year long. So now I am going to put this piece here underneath. Might cut the tail off. Ooh, that's metal inside, so let me see. Oh, I cut it. Okay, I like the colors too. So I'm going to put this one here, just underneath. And I really want to stick it good. That's it. And it's almost done. See how fast it is? And I might put these two here. Maybe cut it off if it's too big. And just to have a tiny bit running. Yeah, I might cut it too. Let me see. Or hide it underneath. This way, what should be better? Yeah, maybe this way. So I'm going to put some glue here. And I'm going to stick it down here. So there's a little bit of leaf, but not too much. It's actually, it's much bigger than I thought it would be, but hey, it's okay. Maybe this is too much. Oh, I like it. I like it. I might do this. Let's see. Yeah, that's going to be a little better. And now what you need to do is just, let me see if I can go a little backwards. Yes, now what you need to do is hide all these pipe cleaners. What I'm going to do here, since I'm not going to use them, is I'm just going to turn them. If I can't, I'm going to put them upside down. If I can't turn them, I'm going to put them upside down. Well, I can't, it's glued. This one is glued. Okay, that's fine. So what I'm going to do here is tuck the little bits inside here so they're not sticking out, or you could also cut them, but I don't have my metal shears, my metal shears. And I am going to put a little bit of glue here. Let me zoom back in. In order to hide these, I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on my pipe cleaners and put my fabric over it. Like this. So it's going to hide everything. But I'm not going to lose the volume of my wreath. And you do this all the way here. So I'm going to tuck this one in. Okay. Same thing here. A little bit of glue now. Maybe it's not tight enough. Let me see. You need to tighten it up a little bit. Yep. Tuck it in. Okay. Put some glue here on the top and all the way around. And then put my fabric on top. Just to cover it. And if you can't do it at once because your glue is drying, do it by sections. Here it didn't stick very well, so I need to do it a little bit more. I think I was going a little bit too fast. There we go. Same thing here. Yes, that's going to be good. I think this will do. This is fine here, and I'm going to do the exact same thing for the third one here, left. Tuck it in, put some glue here, and I'm going to go slowly this time, section by section. And I should put enough glue because since it's fabric, it's kind of going into the fabric. It's seeping through. Okay. A little bit more around here. Because really, you really need to make sure that however people are going to look at it, they won't be able to see anything. That's good. A little bit more here. It's just like if you were sewing, but you're not sewing. If I can avoid to sew, I'd rather not sew. Don't worry about the glue filaments here. We'll take care of these afterwards when you're all done. Got glue everywhere. And that's it. And then you will only need, and I'm going to get my ribbon, or you can also use, what ribbons do I have? I've only got small ribbons here. Let me see. Yes, I should buy a bigger ribbon. I totally forget that part. But I can use these probably and double them up. I've got these little ribbons. They're organza ribbons. And they're probably a bit small for my wreath. But I can double them up. And then I decided on how I want to probably on one side like this. I'm not going to put it like this, but it will probably, let me go backwards. I will probably put it on one side, maybe this side. That's how I made it first, so I can see the flowers very well from all sides. And I might stick this one a little better. Let me see. So it's really gonna stick into this direction, you know, facing me like this. And also think about gravity. When you're going to put it on your wall, things are going to tend to fall, so think about that too. So now I'm going to use these two ribbons, and I'm going to put them somewhere around here and hang it on my door. I'm going to make a knot, but for that I will go on my door and see how long it needs to be. Not too high, not too low, to be in people's faces. And my wreath is done, and it's really, really nice, and it's colorful. Of course, you will use your own flowers. You can also, if it was a little bit for Christmas or for something more festive, put a little bit of glitter on the flowers too. That would be very, very nice. So I hope this tutorial really helped you. You don't have to buy a lot of stuff. Here, just some kind of fabric, but I had that fabric, so you might have fabric home too. Just a little bit of artificial flowers, and the wreath you can just make it yourself. Don't need to buy anything else. So please, if you like this video, give me some thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. See you soon. Bye bye.